In this video, I'm going to show you how to really step up your game and become the woman of your dreams. By the end of this episode, you're not only going to know the logical ways to actually level up your life, but I'm also going to show you how to embody these characteristics and have people turning heads, have people asking you, what did you do? And actually start attracting the opportunities that you know you always deserved. So let's dive into it. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Saje Nicole, and welcome back to the BluPrnt Podcast. It is a beautiful time to record content like this because we're going into a new year. I'm going to be honest, the information that we're going to be going over today, this will apply at any time of your life. It could be towards the end of the year. It could be at the beginning of the year. It could be mid-year. Whenever you're ready for this content, whenever you're ready to say, you know what, I'm tired of playing small. I'm tired of, winging it, and I'm really ready to step into the next best version of me, that is when this content will land for you. And I'm happy to be the one to deliver it. For those of you who are new here, my name is Saje Nicole. I'm a full-time model, actress, and entrepreneur in the beautiful city of Los Angeles. And I created the BluPrnt Podcast to really show women the blueprint to achieving the life of their dreams. And so what we're going to talk about today is how to really glow up your life. You could be in a space right now where you know you deserve more. You know you deserve better friendships, a better job, a better relationship, more money, but you don't really know how to get there. There's like a missing piece. Now, this is a very loaded subject, but I'm going to help you just start the steps, right? What you want to realize, what you want to focus on first and foremost is your identity. Your self-image and your self-concept is the biggest thing when it comes to transforming yourself and really stepping into the next level of you. And I say that because when it comes to our self-concept, it's something that we don't even realize plays such a big role into our lives. Your environment, the people that you're around, the type of music that you listen to, the podcasts that you listen to, the books that you read are all shaping you in some type of way, right? So what I want you to realize first is, who have you been being? Who have you been showing up as? Have you been showing up as the broken person? Have you been showing up as the person that doesn't get shown up for? Have you been showing up as the person that doesn't have their stuff together? Have you been showing up as the woman that, wants to always take and doesn't want to give anything, right? In any space that you're in. How have you been showing up? This is a time to be extremely vulnerable and extremely transparent, because that's the only way that you're really going to shift. It's uncomfortable. It's a little ghetto because you're like, dang, I've really been doing that. But that's the only way that you're really going to transform your life. I'm going to tell you about a little talk that I had with my coach the other day. He asked me, and I love my coach. If you're watching, hi. He asked me, where in your life have you not been living in integrity? And when he asked me that question, it kind of hit me like this, because oof, that's a strong question to ask, right? Like, where have you not been living in integrity? Where have you not been honoring your word? And I'm going to share with you some of the things that I wrote down so that you can know that this is like a real thing that you have to do. You have to dig deep. In order to clean it up, you got to dig deep. Take a look at friendship, relationship, fitness, skin, inner work, personal development. Take a look at all the areas of your life and then say, have I been living in integrity in this space? Have I really been giving it my all? Have I been being true to myself and my goals based on knowing where you want to be? Taking a look at where you are right now, cleaning it up. And now is the fun part, because now we get to create a new identity. Now you've already seen the things that you've been doing that you don't want. Now you get to create a new identity of what you do want. And this is where it gets fun, because creating a new self-image is really and truly God's work. This is your time where you get to use all of the creative energy that you have to create a new identity for yourself, to create a new mantra, to create a new way of living, a new way of being. And so, did I write this out? Let me see. Ooh, okay. So I said, now that I'm living in my integrity, I honor the promises and commitments I've made to myself. I take responsibility for my life and my results. Because I love myself, I will always put myself in a position to win. An easy, stress-free life, and I love that for me. That is the new identity that I got to create for myself, because a lot of the things I'm already doing, I already kind of live in the place that I want, drive the car that I want. You know, a lot of things are already in place for me, so I don't have to go super in depth. It's a 2-page thing, but I want you guys to go so deep. I have a higher self-image meditation that you guys can tap into. Once you write out what you don't want, where you have been operating, if you're at a job that you don't like, just be honest with yourself. Do this higher self meditation. It's probably right here or right here. You come out of that higher self meditation because this is when your higher self is really telling you this is where you should be, the steps that you need to take. Once you do that, then you get to write it out and say, this is what my higher self told me. These are the steps that I need to take. This is where she's guiding me. This is what my life is truly supposed to look like. And you guys, to be honest, it is night and day from what you're doing right now. You might think that you're living a good life right now. It is night and day compared to where you really could be. And I think it's so important for us to live from that higher space, for us to truly go after our dreams, because those dreams that you have are for you. God did not give anybody else those dreams, no matter what career that you're in. Nobody's dream looks exactly the same. And so this is your time to really create that life for yourself. And a lot of people like to use the word delusional. I have a video where I talk about delusion as well, but this is not even the time to be realistic, right? Don't even think about like, oh, well, I think I could do this, or maybe this could work for me. No, dream so big, make the dream so bold that it makes you nervous. I actually want you to wake up like, who the F do I think I am to achieve that goal? That is what you need to be working on this next year. That is what's going to make you become the main character, or really become the next version of you. I want to stop this portion of the episode to tell you guys that I'm finally launching the Becoming Her masterclass. Becoming Her is my signature course. That is where it's going to have all of the other courses combined. It's going to be all of the tools that my NLP coach has taught me, my business coach has taught me, modeling everything when it comes to business, when it comes to personal development, when it comes to inner work, when it comes to really and truly tapping into the next version of you. This is the lowest the price will ever be, because I'm going to be continuously adding to it. Right now, I'm providing you the framework. If you're interested, definitely visit the BluPrnt.com. That's BluPrnt.com. I'm really excited for you guys to tap in. See you inside. So next thing that you want to do is I want you to go into hermit mode. Once you know what your big goal is going to be, I don't even want you to tell anybody. Some people will tell you to go and tell your friends, tell people for support. Don't tell anybody. I want you to start operating as that person. I want you to start showing up as that person, walking like, talking like, dressing like, operating like, being that next level version of you. Once you know who you want to be, how you want to show up as, realize that you are changing your self-image for the better, then I want you to go into hermit mode. I want you to start taking certain people, certain activities, certain things out of your life that do not serve you. It is so important, because we really are the product of our environment, and we really are the sum total of the 5 people that we hang around the most. I just became a different version of me, and those friends started to fall off. And I started replacing them with different mentors, different people that I would watch on YouTube, different books I would read, different people I would hire to coach me through the process, right? And it's not a bad thing. I just know that I needed to shift. Where my higher self was telling me to go, certain people just couldn't come with me. So I want you to go into hermit mode. I want you to calm yourself. I want you to meditate more. I want you to journal more. I want you to really tap into who you were supposed to be. And don't tell anybody. Allow your results to speak for you. There's going to be, I think it's called thought markers. Let me see. I wrote this down. This is my journal, by the way. Everything goes in this journal. Yeah, thought markers. Certain things that are going to show up in your life, that's how you know that you've shifted. So I'm not going to read it. It's kind of personal, but I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that if I started to see, or I started to hear, or I started seeing people do around me, that I know that I've shifted and my inner work is working. And only one thing is left on that list, and it's a part of the podcast. And so as I continue to show up more and do what I'm supposed to do, that thing will start to show in the 3D. So it's so important to go into hermit mode. Don't tell anybody about your dream. Don't tell anybody about your big goal. Anyone that you know that may talk you out of it, anyone that you know that may make you feel like it's too big, that is none of their business. God gave you your dream for a reason. It belongs to you. Okay? Next one is to create SMART goals. SMART goals is a whole method that I'm not going to dive into in this video, but it stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. The way that I do it, based off of how my mentor taught me, you would start off by saying, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have become this, earned this, whatever it is that you need to write by, and I need you to write a date. We don't know how long an energetic seed takes, right? Like, we know if we plant a seed for a flower, we plant a seed for, a certain vegetable, we know we could kind of measure how long it would take. But for an energetic seed, for a dream goal, we don't really know how long it's going to take, but that's not the point. The point is to put fire under your, okay, excuse my French, but it's important to put fire under you so that you can start moving towards that goal. The way that manifestation works is not just about thinking and allowing it to just drop in your lap. We have not developed the mental faculties to create off of thought alone. Creating off of thought alone takes a long time. It could take a long time. The beauty of manifesting is thinking about it, envisioning it, becoming it, embodying it, and moving towards that goal as if it already belongs to you, because technically it does. So once you have done the inner work, you've tapped into the meditation, you have now understood your life's purpose, who you're supposed to be, now you can start creating those smart goals and step into your power. You guys, if you follow these methods, if you really take this seriously, your life is going to be completely unrecognizable in a year. You are going to be the highest, best version of you for now, because guess what? We're always reinventing ourselves. We're always becoming a better version of ourselves. We're always stepping into the next level of us. And so I'm really excited for you. If you're new here, go ahead and click like and subscribe. Tell me which part of the video really, really spoke to you. And if you want more episodes, go ahead and click right here, and I'll see you in the next one.